Okay, we got us some fence panels. Just gonna drag them on up here. Making sure not to take out the camera, because that would be bad. Oh, I think for right now that'll work. Get these things spaced out where I need them. Don't know what I'm gonna do right there on that slope. Just gonna have to have it all weird and see what we can do with it. Well, we're getting close to right here where them almost like killer bees come up out of the ground and wasps and attacked. I'm not sure, but I think it was premeditated. May work on that first, and then I'll see about getting some more panels. So I'll be right back. Okay. I'll have to find, I gotta get my pliers. I gotta get these two. My fence clamps. There it is. And my baling wire. Okay. Need to grab my waters too. Getting dusty. All right. Let's move up. Let's move up closer. Keep dropping all my stuff. I'm gonna have to reset this string right here. That yellow, that's my straight line from this pole to that pole where we just came from. I'm gonna have to reset that when I get this pole set up. Okay, now here, let's go this way real quick. Let me shrink it back down a little bit to standard. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this string redone. I guess I should have done it while I was down here. I guess one thing about not having all the right equipment is you sure get exercise walking back and forth, which ain't a bad thing by no means. It just sometimes seems to make things take longer. I think I'm gonna put this, I use that to fasten down my deer feeder when I had one. Well, I had 3 of them, put one in each leg. But now we're just gonna use it for this for right now, to hold down our straight line. Well, if I keep the camera off of it. All right, hold on a minute. Let me set you down. I hope we can see some stuff. Or I can. I hope y'all can. Okay. So now I just laid that right there across the string, and then now it's closer to the ground so I can get up there. And then over here it's all the way down on the ground right there, but then right up there, right about across from the spigot, it oh, there it went back into focus. Sorry about that. From about across from the spigot right there all the way to the other pole, it's kind of up off the ground. Right here it's actually fairly flat, which will be nice. So I only got a couple of transitions to do, but again, I like it to be flat and square, but the pigs ain't gonna care, and there ain't much I can do about that unless I wanted to, I'm sure, spend like thousands of dollars, you know, to come in here and trench that out and do whatever to put all that up. I ain't doing all that. That's just, I don't have the money for that either anyway, and that just ain't needed. Just not needed. Actually, let me be over here so we can get a couple of spots before I have to move you. There we go. All right. Let's see about getting this thing put in. Well, I'm hung up in some barbed wire that I need to get cleaned out. Most definitely need to clean that out. I got a friend that's willing to come over and help out and do some forestry mulching, just to make me a little better fence line down the fence line right here, the old fence line. But I need to get that. I need to get the old fence post and I need to get the old fence post and the barbed wire out of the way first. Yeah, I really like. I guess I only need 3 of these really. Because we're gonna have, again, we're gonna have a hot wire on the inside. That corner post right there is smooth full of ants. Hey, look, my fancy measuring stick. I can kind of get a guesstimate of where I want to put that, because I want to put them T-posts kind of in the middle. But somehow I need to that's what's going to make it difficult to do it the way I'm thinking about doing it. Is that the T-post needs to be on the other side of the fence. Well, wait a minute. Okay. Get off of there. Well, okay. Actually, before that, I think I'm going to have to. Oh, I had one of these that was open down there and I didn't grab it. Oh well. They've all got to be opened anyway, I guess. Well, not all of them. I ain't going to use all these. I'm going to try out my new. I'm going to try out my tool right here. See if it'll. Running around this like a thinking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, looky there. I don't remember if I put 4 on that other ones, but I'm putting 4 on them now. All right. Well, that went a little better than I know I ain't done yet, but what I'm thinking about doing is overlapping like right to here, put my pole in the middle and then overlapping this one each time so I have more to tie on to, except for when I get right there to the transition, maybe it'll be just right and that one will just go, and then I'll just have to move that one up this way more than one spot, which would be all right. Okay, now let's cut. My wife's texted me. Apparently, there's another pregnant mama over where we got all the rest of them, plus the 2 little piglets that we have the other 5 to, because we didn't get to catch the mama yet, and they're about the same size. But I guess tomorrow afternoon or something, if it ain't raining, we'll go over there and set up a trap. So at least that way, if we can catch them tomorrow or Monday, we can go get them when we're off. And I guess get them moved over here or something, or maybe do it some other. Was kind of wanting to get this done first, so I don't really know for sure how we're going to do it yet. But if we do go over there, we'll take y'all along and get the trap built and uh, see what we're going to do. But I don't know for sure yet if we'll go over there. I need to find something to mount this thing in so I can take that other piece off right there, so I'm not having to keep doing this every time. Then I can just unroll it. But I'm not sure. It'd be nice if they made something that like went right here, you know, kind of like a, I don't know, spool, like thread comes on or something, but bigger, and then like screws onto the other side, so you can take both of them off and then you can just unroll it. They may actually have something like that. I don't know. I've never actually tried to find out, so not real sure. I got to make these long enough now because a couple of times I've made them like way too short. I don't like to make them too long. I don't think I don't know that I quite need them that long. Because that's going to eat up a lot of. I guess it don't matter. Stuff's fairly cheap. I don't want to take this other one off because I don't want that thing to just go get all crazy wild. I don't know if y'all can or not. If you can hear that motor running in the background, it's a generator. My son-in-law's they're getting ready, I guess, next weekend, and we're gonna run some water line, some oh, what's it called? Darn it, I done forget what it's called now, but it's that pipe you can get from Rainmaker down there in Shawnee, and he rented a machine to weld it together. Well, fusion it together. Just kind of heats it up on both sides on the socket that you got to put on it, and then the poly pipe, and then he's getting that welded together today. He's gonna have to rent that machine again though next weekend because there's a part that he don't have that he's gonna have to weld on there. So he's gonna have to get it again, unfortunately. But he's gonna get a bunch of it done today. So that's the generator that he can run up there where he's at, putting the water line together. I might sit down this evening and make me a bunch of these so they're already done. Then I don't have to keep messing with them all the time. Because I'm going to have enough for like 4 of these on every other pole. Just so you know, I am recording. Okay, I'm just telling you. I got my mic on now. Trying to learn to remember to use it. I'm putting up fence panels. Why? I don't know. Your daddy bought some fish he was talking about frying. But I don't know what else. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Is it that? Is it that brown? The brown one is the one that we were trying to catch already, wasn't it? And what makes you think the other one's a mama? Mm. Oh. They should be. Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell that, but okay. Anyway, well, if I blow them up, it's gonna make them bigger. Okay. Anyway, oh, was we going to Shawnee this evening? I'll just wait on that. Ain't like I need the gate today, but oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. All right. Yeah, let's eat. Oh, now I hope I don't lose my. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I think it done messed one of them up. Why? It looks like me. You can't push it when you try to push them together. You can't do it by itself. I don't know what I'm trying to hold it for. That's for me. Good is, but I'm doing it. Well, he ought to be able to just. Well, you got to put the coupling on one end of the pipe first, and then do the other end. The other on there too. So you got to get on do one end at a time. Well, no, I know. But if he can shove that coupler on there, then he ought to be able to, once he heats that other side up in that thing. You got to shove that, that pipe in the other end of the other coupler. Well, yeah, I know. Well, what are you doing? Oh, heck, you get it figured out. Ah, cut that through there. Why? I think I'm going to go ahead and get my. Let me do that. Oh, looky there, right there at the end. That's where I need it. All right, let me move this. Actually, let me move it this way. I don't know. This gonna take a while doing one at a time, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day either. Rome wasn't built in a day either. Might have to turn y'all a little bit. Really need to get these sticks out of my way. These branches. Oh, I think that's the extreme long one. That's okay. Yeah, I'd rather that be out like that a little bit than in too far. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get you turned because I'm over this way now. There we go. This thing right here works so much better to do them around because it's got a little handle on it if you want to use it that way. And that's an old tire plug rasp. But it works out pretty good to just, it's a smaller deal and it's just stout enough to wrap that around and the handle's short enough. Okay. We're doing good. We've got 3 T-posts up and 2 fence panels. I don't need them yet. Need my gloves and a T-post, or the driver there on the other side of the fence. I don't know. It sounds like thunder. Oh heck, let's lay this one on this side too. Look, 5 T-posts will get 2.5 panels up. Need to put a belt on. My wife got me some new work breeches, so I ain't messing up my Wranglers, because these are only like $8 and $10 breeches, whereas my Wranglers are 40. So these are a little bit cheaper. These are a little cheaper if they get messed up. than my Wranglers. I think I'm gonna get this one more. I think I'm gonna get this one more fence panel. And then we might take us a break and come back to it. I'm already gonna have to see if Christy can like speed this one up, you know, and I mean still it'd be as long, but you ain't sitting there through all the real boring stuff or anything, you know. That way it seems like I got the fence up like really quick. Which would be cool, but let's see, I need, well, I only need 3 of them. Hold on, that's my, that's my piece right there that I make. Man, it is like so much more quiet out now. Did you get them all together? You mean hope they hold? They went all the way to the collar there, didn't they? Huh? Well, you're supposed to leave them vice grip things on it and push it down to that, because that's the stopper. Push it down my hand. Put the vice grips about that far away from me. That's not how you do it. Hey, them vice grips are supposed to go right against that. What you doing? Putting the vice grips behind the end of the stick so far? Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said. Put it so far behind so you can push it on there. No. He said we're supposed to put it there. Look, the little thing that's in there that's got so far, that is your tool that you put on the end cap, and then you butt them vice grips up against that. That way that sleeve only goes on that far. So it's probably only supposed to go in there that far. Oh, well, all those went that far then, yeah. Oh, they probably went at least that far. Well, because it's not, because the more you shove in there with that heated up, it's going to restrict your flow, and you're not going to have an 1.5 inch hole there. You'll have more like a 1 inch hole or something. If you're going to do that, you might as well just bought 2 rolls of dang 1 inch. The stuff where I saw it didn't bevel up that much. Because that's what that one little cap looking thing in there is for, that's the gauge to, oh, okay. That's the gauge that you put on the top of it. No, I think there was another one in there. So there was a brass one, that was for the 1 inch, that's the, what do they call that? The Chev something, I don't know. But it bevels out the end. Okay, but then it should, either that tool or the other one that's in there, you put on that thing and it stops. It only goes so far, and then you're supposed to butt them pliers right up against that. So when you push that thing on there, that's as far as it goes. It don't go no further. So it's only, however deep that thing is, it's only supposed to, both sides are only supposed to go on that deep.
They're probably about that deep. Yeah. They probably went on that deep.
They butted up.
Well, they,
because when we did one end by itself,
you know, if I knew you didn't know that, I would have told you that before you were doing all that.
when you do one end by itself, you can see where the pipe is up.
You know, yeah, I know,
about as
but
far as it can go.
but them are just straight through. They ain't like PVC that's got the little stopper on it that when you push it in there, it stops on both sides.
Oh, it's got a little stopper in there.
On the dang collar thing?
Yeah, on the
Well, either way, they're not supposed to
On
go.
a little round
They're supposed to have the little thing on
little
there.
round it's got a little kitty hanging up there on top.
Yeah.
That's probably where you put that, whatever you call it.
No, that's only supposed to go to the.
You ain't putting the string on this side?
Hmm?
How you gonna get your string out of there?
It'll come out if I end up having it on the inside like that. That's just kind of a guideline.
You must definitely gonna have to put a hot wire up on the inside.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna put one up anyway. Why?
Huh?
They ain't gonna be able to get under that, but I mean I'm putting a hot wire up anyway.
Well, no, but when them babies get a little bit bigger, they might be able to. Until they get the ones that's in there, mama, all them that's in there, mama, get out to them big old holes right there now.
These ones?
Oh, these up here.
Well, yeah, I don't think they can jump up.
They can squeeze through them too. Oh shit. Oh, they don't have to jump up, they can climb it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been thundering.
I wish you would have demonstrated it instead of just telling me, you know, this is what you're supposed to do, here's where it goes, but not actually showing me how to do it.
Well, where's all that stuff at?
Up there. You want me to get it for you?
Huh?
You want me to get it for you? It's right up there.
Well, yeah, so you're gonna have to do that one.
Well, you can't leave it outside anyway.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't done it. Because I gotta put your generator back
Have you got a 2-inch that goes to a 1-inch now?
Well, I'll come over there here in a minute. That way we have the pipe and I can show you. Well, what do you mean? You're only putting it in like a dang 3/4 of an inch. It don't have to be. The end of it's straight. Okay, peeps, I'm gonna do this one last pull right here, and then I'm gonna go, and we'll call it an evening. It's starting to rain a little bit. So let me get this one last one up. Dang it. Should have put that. Oh well, too late now. I ain't taking it off. I don't think I'm gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be doing like my peeps. that just that just ain't me. Yeah, trying to sprinkle on us. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it an evening because we're starting to get wet and whatnot, and I gotta show them on that thing. So, but you kind of see the gist of what I'm doing up here, because up there on the first part of it that I did, I just measured all my T-post out and then put it down there, and then some of them ended up like let's see, that one right there, it's not like right in the middle like these ones are right here, right there, to where I can put them fence ties in there and be able to do that. So I'm just going to do one at a time like this down the line until I get to the other pole, and then I'll start up the driveway. I got to put a gate in right down here too, down there that other way, right down in there somewhere. But just thank y'all so much for coming along, and thank you for everyone that has subscribed. And if anybody else is watching and haven't subscribed, I ask that you please do so and push likes. And if you have any comments or anything like that, please put them down. I don't know how to do all that yet, to be honest with you. I'm kind of computer illiterate, but my wife's trying to figure it out, and hopefully I'll learn how to do it too, to help her out and whatnot. So we just thank y'all so much, and we appreciate you. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed evening and Labor Day. And y'all be safe, okay? All right, see you.